Happy Wednesday. No fooling. Hey everybody, how are ya? I hope you can hear me okay. I'm trying something with playing some music in the background, non-copyright, streaming directly from YouTube, and I just want to make sure you can hear me. So trying something with playing some music. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be all right tonight. Yeah, so we'll see how it is. I'll get some feedback in just a moment, hopefully. Hey, it is Wednesday. It is cold. It's gotten cold, folks. You know me. I like the warmth. I like it warm. And so let's have some coffee and let's talk about vinyl. I know we had hey, good morning. Can you hear me okay? I guess you can, Mr. Danger Dan. Dangerous Dan, how are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing swell. Hope you and yours are doing A-okay. Just got a notification that Record Crate is live. Hallelujah, I'm alive. Hallelujah, I'm alive. Whoa, what a wonderful day, folks, it's going to be. I'm going to be having another productive day. Productive in the fact that I'm going to get some things packaged and shipped. Oh, cool. Now, how's the music level? Is the music level okay? Hey, good morning, Stephen Wayne Batten. Stephen's over on the Facebook side. Thank you for joining us from Facebook, Stephen. Hope you're enjoying your coffee or whatever poison you have in the morning. Hey, good morning, Jerry Stone. Hope you're enjoying your poison every morning. And there we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. Is the music okay? Is the volume good? Can everyone hear it A-okay? Just let me know. We still have pollen outside, folks. Hey, good morning, Michael Elliott. How are you? Thank you guys so much for coming this morning and chatting about. Yeah, one of the first things I saw on this morning when I grabbed my phone, there was an alert for a video, and it says, and I'm like, someone played an April Fool's joke, folks. Good morning, Music Chatter. And listen to Joe Satriani. That's very cool. Someone played an April Fool's joke that somebody had died, and I was like, so wasn't very nice. Does anybody recognize what's on my turntable now playing easel? Does anybody recognize that? We talked about it yesterday morning. Surfing with the Alien. We talked about it yesterday morning. Then I went and I found it and I had a copy. Of course, I had to play it, and so I've been enjoying Steve Wright. And it's music for 18 musicians, folks. It's on the ECM label. And I tell you, hey, good morning. From the Facebook side, good morning, Ezra Mason. Thank you for joining. Good morning. If you ever see anything on the ECM label, folks, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. Oh, Jerry Stone, I think I found a Bill Evans record. And because of us talking about all this cool music yesterday, Steve Wright, absolutely, thank you much. And we mentioned Bill Evans, and Jerry Stone went and listened to some Bill Evans. Jerry, give us your thoughts on Bill Evans, okay? Good morning. Or not. Two 2 words. Absolutely fantastic. Jerry, did you do like a mix, or or were you able to actually listen to a full album? This is my mini pearl. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put that up on the screen. That's very cool. All right. Makes me think about Simply Irresistible. I'm going to inspect some records, folks. It's April. It's April. I've always liked this record, Box Gags. I love Box Gags. Yeah. What are you guys playing today? What's happening with everybody today? I believe it or not, I was up at 4 o'clock. I went to bed. I got out of here and I went to bed early last night, so I was probably in bed by 10, which is where I like to be sometimes. I listened to 3 of his albums. His music's so relaxing. And Jim Hall, absolutely. Jim Hall can play that guitar like it's nobody's business. Yeah, Jim Hall also has some solo records, Jerry. Yeah. Oh, cool. With Stephen, trust all is well with your family and during this interesting time of our life. So be careful out there, Stephen. We want you here tomorrow and the next day too. I always get excited when I see this record because I remember this record when it was new, and WRAL radio station that was so important. It was owned by it was owned by the television station, and so they had a TV station and they had a radio station, and it was fun. And so anyway, they put out this Christmas record, a WRAL Christmas. And I don't remember if you had to get them at Winn-Dixie or not, but it says Happy Holidays from Winn-Dixie. Does anybody here remember Winn-Dixie? Oh my stars, they were such a crazy grocery store. But I later discovered that when I would get these in over the years here at Record Crate, and I finally looked down one day and I was like, that's not WRAL, only to learn that a lot of radio stations had the same record, but they changed the lettering at the top and the information at the back, but the actual record was the same for everybody. Of course, the label has WRAL on it. So I thought that was really interesting. Before I move a few bucks over to PayPal, can you do purchases over the phone with a debit card? A couple things I can do. To answer it, the short answer is yes. The long answer is I can send you a PayPal invoice, and you can just, you don't even have to have a PayPal account. Also can send you a Square invoice, and you don't have to have a Square account either. Square is the credit card processing I use. PayPal is good for family and friends, but I'm using PayPal a lot, so I'm just invoicing, just so I won't lose my PayPal account. And however, if you wanted to send me $1 million and you want to send it by PayPal as family and friend, please do. I'm all about that. But so to answer your question, yes, but I would still send you an invoice, either PayPal or Square. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you call a merchant up and give them your credit card over the phone, a couple things happens. They still have to go through a processing company, but oh, you probably know this, Michael. You get charged an exorbitant rate for keying it in. And you've ever been in places where they like, well, I understand that we're able to do square transfers between each other, merchant to merchant, but I just don't know about, but I haven't done that before. But a bookstore in Wake Forest was telling me I can just send you some Square money, and I was like, okay. But anyway, that was kind of interesting. But long short, yes. Bill Evans did a record with Tony Bennett. I have not heard that one. I have not heard that one. My grandfather worked for Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie was huge. Does anybody else remember Winn-Dixie? It was huge. Yeah, it sure was. This came from Best Buy. Best Buy. Best Buy. I've been to Best Buy before. Ooh, this one's heavy. But I don't remember Best Buy having records. And perhaps we went to Best Buy to buy a piece of electronics or something, a television or something when I was a child. I don't know. Yeah. Anne Murray, let's keep it that way. This was probably her very popular record. Thank you, Anne Murray. So what we're listening to is just music. It's music. Winn-Dixie, I know, that's awesome. Winn-Dixie was huge here. They had warehouses and they had trucks and all over the road. And I don't know. I just thought Winn-Dixie was like part of the family. And they decided one year to go in there and redecorate, and they put mauve and teal in there. And the whole store just looked yuck. Do you ever go to Winn-Dixie now? Excuse me. I bet he was. Jerry, I don't think I'll be able to sell it. There's a mark on it. It looks like a gouge. But if you text me in a couple hours, I can check and see if I have a copy of that in the population. But it's got a gouge on it. I don't think it's going to play properly. Yeah. And I don't even want to try it on my turntable. Yeah. But I can check, Jerry. If you text me in a couple hours, I can do that. Here we go. So, Winn-Dixie, but you know, every time you go to any event, whether it was a picnic or church food event, there was always Czech colas or Czech soda. And boy, do they have some Czech horrible flavors. But you go to the beach and pack the coolers, and it was Winn-Dixie. And I remember as a child, well, teenager, we would go to Myrtle Beach, and one of the first things my mom or my aunt would say, "Where's Winn-Dixie? Let's go get some food." And that was kind of crazy. Did you guys have a Winn-Dixie down at Myrtle Beach, Brian? Jerry, it's a wonderful opportunity this morning for me to have coffee and vinyl chat, but also I can inspect some records. So, and if anybody, just like Jerry commented, there you go. Yeah. Mike, today's April Fool's Day, but I don't think it's very appropriate to have April Fool's jokes on today with the things that's happening with us in our world. So, just trying to keep spirits up high. 38 Special Forces. Their warehouse outside of town. Check. El Cheapo, but wet. Better than salt water. Oh, yeah. Well, Mike, I woke up this morning with an alert on my phone. You know, we're all so cautious about what's happening in the world now, but we're not going to talk about that. I woke up with an alert on my phone that so and so had died. And I went to so and so's. It is early, Kimba. Thank you. And so I went to so and so's. I went to their channel to watch the video, and it was an April Fool's joke. And I'm like, no, 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 no. So no fooling, folks. No fooling. Kimba, thank you so much for being here. I think you're in my time zone. I think you're in my time zone, Kimba. But my schedule's been off the last few weeks, and I was finally able to get it back on somewhat of a schedule last night, Kimba. So I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. Hallelujah. I love it when these come in. Usually there's like little hearts sometimes drawn, like I like David, and so whatever. And we have somebody from over on Facebook. Hello, Amy. How are you? Good morning. I hope you and yours are doing well. And I was pulling this record out of the sleeve, and it comes with a book cover. Could you imagine covering your books with this? How cool is this? How cool is this? Do all the reprise pressings have value? Some because the others are not traveling. I'm going to show you is on reprise, and I've got some other. Absolutely. Just think about that. That that guy Jimi Hendrix. He was on reprise. Absolutely. It shows from that image right there with the long hair. It's all white, and you got a big beard there, and you're holding something in your hand. Absolutely. Oh, that's good to hear, Amy. Yeah. Wake up, Kimba. Absolutely. Wake up, Kimba. You know, Kimba's a trooper. She was on Lisa's chat the other night. When Lisa was doing the auction, I was there too, and it was awesome. We did an incredible job getting some things done, and people were able to. Very helpful. And so, and Kimba was there. Jerry Fuller was there, and we were all just cutting up. Jerry Stone was there, and it was cool. I appreciate you guys. Sort of gravitating, going over to Lisa's channel and hanging out. It was really cool. I sold a bunch of stuff there, folks. I sold a bunch of stuff, which was good because, hey, I love this record. I finally was able to get a Jerry. I was working, and Jerry went to Lisa's channel last night. She does this Tuesday night jewelry auction. Everything starts at $1. A lot of things were selling for $1. Some were $2 and $3, and some went on up. She had some cool looking stuff. And so it's not my thing either, Jerry, but I let it play so she could get the watch hours. Oh my. Yeah. So I still haven't heard from anybody. How's the level with the music? Are you able to hear the music I'm playing? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Talk to me, folks. Well, they were having fun, Jerry. I kept the volume kind of low, but I would come over every once in a while and kind of see what was happening. All right, acceptable, acceptable. I did a virtual shopping yesterday, and it was really cool. And so that was really neat. Sounds fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I can go back and look at it later. But YouTube video, non-copyright music, and I think it's called. Oh boy. Please don't. Okay, it's called Selfless Love, Sound Logic background music, and it's no copyright. Selfless Love Extended. Yeah. Piano, romantic piano music. Yeah. There you go. So the video is an hour and 1 minute, and so I know that if the music stops, it's time for me to stop. Jerry says, I prefer the round robin. Round robins are awesome. I was thinking I could reach out to some other record people and maybe we could do a round robin like that. It would be very cool. But yeah. Anyway, I never did a Facebook Buy It Now. Yesterday I wanted to, but since things have changed, I've been offering more things for sale online, and I was used to shipping out a record or two a week. I have the proper mailers, but I'm doing DVDs, I'm doing toys, I'm doing whatever I can, T-shirts to get it out, and I'm just not really set up. So this week I actually ordered a scale. The scale goes up to 110 pounds, and then I ordered some labels for shipping, the self-adhesive label, because I'm just going through paper like crazy and going through tape like crazy. Yeah. Let's see what Dangerous Dan says. Around 10 p.m. last night, sitting at the kitchen table going through yesterday's package, I found Macachrome and can't read Russian. Oh, I'll be glad to. Just hold it up to the camera someday and be glad to tell you exactly what it says. It basically just says Paul McCartney, blah, 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 rock and roll music. Yeah, absolutely. This record is very white, folks. Very, very white. And when they're white, they're not very good condition. YouTube has the whole Library of Congress copyright-free music. It's in your settings. YouTube has the whole library of copyright-free music. It does. For a second there, I was thinking, I was reading this and saw copyright and Library of Congress. That's what I thought I read. Yeah, exactly right, Michael Elliott. Exactly right. Yeah, and that's what I'm pulling from, and it's wonderful. But some people find a certain tune. Some people find a certain tune and they use it for their program, for their creation. They use it every video that they have. It's a bumper, it's a intro, and it's an outro. Yeah. It could be public domain. It could be a little different. But just music creators are putting this stuff. There's going to probably be a time that somebody posts something that's free, but it's probably not free. If that doesn't happen. Yeah. It's a shame this is in poor condition because I don't get Jim Crochet very much. Of course, I'm not getting anything, but except this one picker, he comes and drops things off at the door. I'm on the way over, and he drops it at the door, and I pick it up. And yeah, hey, good morning, Carol Osborne. How are you? Carol, have you found out if we're related yet? Have you had a chance to speak with your hubby about that? Are we related? We could be. I don't know. Yeah. We hear a lot of similarities between songs, that's for sure, Mike. Have fun at the Whole Foods. Tell everyone there I said hi. That'd be great. Hope to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Well, 35. No, not yet, but hopefully you will. Um, I did, Carol. I was able to grab the guitar out and tune it, strum a few chords, so that's off to a good start. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I want to say a big thanks to Mike Allen. He's been sharing this on some of the groups this morning chat, and thank you, Mike, for doing that. I'm always grateful for that. Michael does the Wake Forest Listening Room, and which is Magnolia. It's in the basement, Sugar Magnolia in Wake Forest, which is across the street from my store in Wake Forest. Whenever I go live and make videos in Wake Forest, I always like to shoot that area. And there you go. And Mike's been doing some wonderful online streaming concerts, performers, and which is great. And so there you go. Michael may be gone, Mike, but he was telling me that, just like here in Raleigh, that a lot of stores are allowing the first hour for, oh, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. The first hour, they allow for certain people can go in there the first hour and shop before it's public. And he was telling me that at the Whole Foods there, that's what he's been doing. So he's been getting out there early. So I think it's 8 to 9 or something. I have no idea. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I felt like I got nothing accomplished yesterday. I wonder if there's, I don't know. I have to check the website and see. I felt like I didn't get anything accomplished yesterday. All I did was work on invoicing and packaging and shipment, which is good. But I'm on the way to Wake Forest sometime this afternoon, and I got a couple curbsides in Wake Forest, and I have one delivery. Well, if you hop in your car, you'll be there by 10, 11. By 11, you'll be there by lunch. And it's always fun to eat it at Whole Foods, their hot bar. Of course, be careful. It can add up quick. That's for sure. So, yeah, Carol, it's been a blast. Carol, I'm sure you could probably give me a lot of tips, but I've been used to shipping records, CDs. I can do that all day long. Got the stuff memorized like the back of my hand. But when it comes to shipping other things, I'm preparing myself and learning. Dang. So I'm learning. I got to stop by the post office today, and they were pricey. What's pricey? Oh, I got to stop by the post office and pick up some boxes. Last time I went to the post office, went inside, there was this lady in line. We're doing the 6 foot, and she's like, like looking at everybody like that, like you must. And I'm like, I wanted to go boo, but I didn't. She deserved it though. But I think it was a Honda Accord that ran over this one. So I'm just trying to learn. I mean, I know that I can ship DVDs, media. I just have to weigh the box. And so I went and ordered a scale. And then my poor little printer is doing a wonderful job, but I'm going through paper, which is no problem. But I'm going through tape and labels to boxes and envelopes. So I ordered a pack of labels. I think I ordered 1,000 labels. It'd be great if I do 1,000 sales. But I tell you, when I reopen, I don't want to mail anything for a long time. That's for sure. Yeah, we have somebody coming in from the UK. Hello. Hello, Claire. How are you? Let's see. I'll have to get close and see what her little icon says. Social care connection. All right. Well, I trust you're doing well in the UK. Yeah. Speaking of which, happy coffee and vinyl, everyone. There you go. Oh, you were saying that Whole Foods is pricey. They're not as pricey now since they were purchased by the Big A. Yeah, I don't want to even think about or talk about that, Michael. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Where in the UK? I think she can see these chats, Carol, but I'm gonna pop it up there. Where in the UK are you? I was chatting with my buddy who's in Cheshire last night, and he was telling me he's doing well. And I was glad to hear that. I did ask him if he would like to come one morning and we could talk about the weather, talk about wonderful things like music. Wow, there you go. I'm glad you're doing well. Music gets me through everything. Sheffield, which is in Yorkshire. I miss having maps on the wall. Yorkshire, I have to look at the map. Yeah, very cool. I just inspected it. I don't remember which pile it goes in. I'll try this again. Absolutely. Well, Mike, tell us this. What records did you play yesterday? I'm curious to hear that. Yeah, I like to hear that, sir. Yeah. I like this music I'm playing. I'll be glad if anybody would like to. Also, has anybody been watching anything on streaming? Is there any cool things you've been watching? Oh my gosh, Arctic Monkeys. I wish I could order some Arctic Monkeys right now. I like Human League. You know, Claire is so interesting, but this maybe last winter, I got almost every pulp. I got almost the entire discography of Pulp, and on CD. So I've been listening to them. It's actually the CD's in my truck right now. One of the CDs I've been listening to. Yeah. Oh, you play the band. Yeah. Okay. My sister-in-law is in Petersboro. Yeah. You played the band. Hey, play in the band. Yeah. To my 3 CDs, to the 3 CDs owned by them. Okay. I like Pulp. Absolutely. I think this is gonna be okay. Need some glue. I think it's gonna be okay. I want to show you this. I want to show you guys this cover. So, is this the cover that defines the genre? Logism is seen. Check it out, folks. Hey, Kimba, have fun at work. We'll chat with you soon. If you ever need a note, so you don't have to work one day, let me know. I'll get you a note. Give you an excuse. Okay. Take care, Kimba. Be safe out there. Darn. Okay, so is this the record jacket that defined the genre of yacht rock? This is so cool. Yeah, I was watching so I love Tiny Desk concerts, and they popped up a video today of them. Dang, where's past the salsa? I can put it in here. We can have salsa. Can anybody see this? Can anybody see this? Hey, good morning, Alan. Can anybody see this right here? I'm gonna flip it over. Rachel's doing fine. We were emailing yesterday, Michael. She says that she said things are fine. Yeah. So Alan, I'm curious. Have you played that? Have you played that the Beatles record you got from me that came in the mail? So I'm gonna show you what in this pile that I looked at that I'll be able to price and offer for sale. Bog Skaggs. No, not this one. Don't tell me I got my piles mixed up. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Box of Messina. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Have fun. Be safe, guys. Be safe. Be careful out there, Mike, and have a blast. It was fun listening. Okay. Could you close your eyes and imagine a Shea Stadium? You've probably been there. Shea Stadium full of, I don't know, 2,000 screaming girls, 3,000. So these are the ones I'll be able to offer in one of the videos coming up. In Journey. Yeah. There you go. I did it. I did. How can I have a blast? Be careful. I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But have a blast anyway. I mean, smile at people. Look at the beautiful sunshine. Look at the birds. Hear the birds singing to you. Read a book. Listen to the radio. Put the top back on your car. Have a blast. Alan, it has gotten cold here. I have to go up to Wake Forest today. I really want to drive the truck, but I really need to conserve as much money as I possibly can. But I can't pop the top. I cannot put the top back today, Alan. I am so sad about that. Let's see what Mike said. I have plenty of times. I'm a Mets fan. Okay, cool. No sun today. Okay. Well, don't forget May's coming up. Yeah, I think we're getting some of that weather that's been flying around. My curtain needs to be washed. 38 degrees. I'm gonna check my temperature. Ugh. In the afternoon, Sorry. Still waiting for the sun. It's coming, Alan. It's coming. Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. Absolutely, it's coming. I can't wait. Checking my weather right now. We're expecting 57 today, and it's 45 now. But tomorrow, sunshine, 64. Friday, sunshine, 69. 67 on Saturday. And then Sunday, we go back into the 70s with partly, my mom was thinking, oh, great, it'd be great. Well, nice and sunny, lots of customers. And I'm like, no, I'm closed. I used to live right near Rhode Island line. What? Rhode Island and what? Rhode Island and what? Does Rhode Island only, I need a map on the wall. Does it only go to one state? Rhode Island does, I mean, like North Carolina, we have a North Carolina, Virginia line. We have a North Carolina, South Carolina. And we have a North Carolina, Tennessee line. Yeah. Really, we're in Attleboro. Alan, are you able to hear the background music I'm playing okay? I'm doing this also for Lisa because Lisa was interested in having background music, and I knew the casino, and I was going to share this with her so that she can have some music playing. However, Lisa seems a little more upbeat than me, so it's all good. About a half hour from me, near the casino. About 20 miles from the casino. I always thought it was an eyesore. Every time I go there, I get fed. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited. There's a few here that are here. Well, the cool thing about this record, even though the vinyl is in poor condition, is it does have shrink, and I wish I had a room where I could just have bins of records that the covers are good, or anyway, stuff that I could marry if need be. I guess that's a good way to say marry rather than Frankenstein. Yeah. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I've been doing a lot of DVDs, and so with some of the auctions, and Lisa and I might do an auction later this afternoon or this evening, but I got to get back in town, get back to the city. But folks, I've been offering you like TV seasons and cool things like that. Found some people who like 8 tracks, and I mean, how cool is this? The Mary Tyler Moore first season. Yeah, be healthy, happy, and musical. Absolutely. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I understand by doing that, it helps with the algorithms, and then I don't know, might give me a better position somewhere on the racetrack one day. But I wish I knew more about that. So I also have to make a run today and find a grocery. I did the big W online thing and picked it up, but Alan, that's a good question. You did order the Lisa, and it's sitting back there, and I was going to reach out to you and see if you wanted me to go ahead and bill and ship that one, or if you just want to hang on to it. And, whatever is good for you is good for me. If you wanted to build it up and get 35, so I get free shipping, whatever you like is fine with me. Carol, I think you told me that you do eBay, and so I think I mentioned trying to get a hold on shipping and stuff like that. Cheers, everyone. Ah, this is so good. Unbelievable. So I feel a little better today going into today because I got a lot of things invoiced and I got paid for some stuff, and then I got a whole bunch of shipping to do. And I'm hoping that my postal service will come today. They didn't come yesterday. My carrier didn't come. It may be his day off. I really should find out which days he's off, and then that way I can call the post office. Hey, make sure someone comes to see me today, because we don't want those high-paid employees just to walk around and not do anything. And then trying to do. Alan, I got to do something. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Carol. I had one eBay sale yesterday, one last week, and I'm not. I'm sorry. We're talking about coffee and vinyl, but I will say this. I did get an eBay store, and I did get some. So I did qualify for the $25 free credit, $25 credit for shipping supplies. So I ordered some stuff there yesterday, and once I get the hang of it, I used to do eBay years ago. My life was, here's my life, Carol. I had a warehouse full of coolness, and I'm like, okay, I need to make some money, and then I would put things on Craigslist and put things on eBay, and then in the next 3 weeks of the month, I would just go traveling. And when I would go out traveling, I would buy stuff, and yeah, I just went traveling, just stay here and stay there, and it was fun. I had a blast. Come back on the weekends, did some stuff, played in bands, occasionally would teach an art class, private stuff or stuff like that, and had a blast, Carol. And so I knew all about shipping then. I knew what to ship. I knew about Amtrak. And so, hey, Carol, if you ever want to have like a private StreamYard and get me up on that, I'd be glad to reward you in some way with something, whether it's DVDs or records or something. Yeah, that will get the postman there. Yeah. Well, when Joe's working, he's a wonderful carrier, but the days he's not here, if we forget buying something from the Big A and they promise 2-day shipping, and then it's like Sunday comes around and you get the little track and says, oh, it's going to be blah, 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 and it never shows up, never on a Sunday. And I'm like, Joe, what happened? He says, it was my day off. And so there you go. Yeah, so I have the phone number, and I call them up a lot and say, what's going on here, folks? So there you go. Oh yeah. So I feel better today going into it. Well, I appreciate that, Carol, and I would take it for free, but at the same time, I would like to reward you for something. Absolutely. Whether it's DVDs or records or 8-tracks or cassettes or I don't know. That's what I have to offer these days. Of course I could, yeah, so there we go. Let's see, what else is happening today, folks? Appreciate the thumbs up there. Great news. Well, how about that? I wonder if it was a mistake and someone gotten, I don't know, you never know. It's called Pay It Forward. You're exactly right. You never know, Alan. It could very well have been that a whole container of things got put in the wrong way. But yeah, absolutely. And of course, with this, so today's a new month. I'm afraid to look at my sales from last month. Had a couple weeks there, and of course it got quiet the last week I was open. So I had a good solid week for March of sales here in the shop. You're exactly right, Carol. I appreciate that. at the same time, my parents, they were very giving people. And I think a lot of times I give by having wonderful prices on my record and paying it forward, absolutely. And then I may not have a customer walk up here and I give them a discount on the record, but there may be other things that I would gift them. Yeah, and so absolutely, yeah, and that's cool. Yeah, and so yeah, my parents gave a lot of stuff. They gave. It was really neat. I mean, when they even gave financially when they were able to. They didn't necessarily give somebody money, but they might go and pay their electrical bill and things like that. Absolutely. So that's cool. And so another thing, I have a huge mess here, and I'm hoping that. So Alan, I was thinking about doing like a 10 a.m. Aretha, all right. I got to flip mine over. It's over there. Anne usually does it for me. She likes to do that. I am not busy after the show. Actually, Carol, I could give you an invite here, and then when the streaming stops, we could hang out. You can come up online. Alan did it before. You can have a private StreamYard that's not broadcast, that's not being progress. It's a soul month. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Alan. I wish I had a whole bunch of those records. I did have a record label come over and give me a bunch of records, when people just weren't coming in the store to help promote some stuff. And so I have those hanging around, so I give those away. But it's a wonderful genre of music called shoegaze, and I love it to death. Are you into shoegaze, Alan? I'll come in. Oh, cool. I will do that, Carol. I'm going to do that right now, Carol. Alan, you're welcome to come in too. Jerry, you're welcome to come in. Maybe Michael Elliott will come back. And hey, I think I recognize Adventures in Reselling. Victoria, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Look at there. Victoria's got her coffee. Thank you for stopping by, Victoria. I'm interested to see what's on your mug. It looks like a Roy Letherstein. I can't tell though. It could be that other comic, Dagwood. I don't know. Never heard that genre. Well, Alan, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that, folks. I never heard that genre. So, I see, Alan. What's a good one for you to? Let's see. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much. Now, Jerry, just got all this green stuff out of here for us, okay? We'll be all right. I'm sure your place is covered with green stuff too. And it's always funny after it rains. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Alan. Thank you very much. Yeah. Alan, I'm gonna give a suggestion for you. Okay. There's Carol. Hold on a second, Carol. Alan, here's a record you can listen to on YouTube. Hello, Carol. How are you? I just took her out of the screen. Hello, Carol. How are you? Alan, here's a record you can listen to on YouTube. So, Carol, if you just go to YouTube, you can either close your YouTube window or just hit pause or hit mute. Alan, here's a What we're hearing, Carol, is that we're hearing. What we're hearing, Carol, is that we're hearing your YouTube, but right now you're on StreamYard, so the YouTube's being played and it comes over to StreamYard. All right. But now I can't hear you. Alan, this is not coming up on StreamYard. That's on my Facebook. But the name of the band is My Bloody Valentine, and the record is called Loveless. Carol, you want to try it again? I cannot hear Carol. So you probably have something muted. But if you hold still, Carol, I think my stream is going to end in just a couple minutes, and then we won't have to worry about YouTube at all. And then the other thing, Alan, you can look for this band called Lush. And the song is Lady Killer. So you can listen to those on YouTube and let me know if that's the genre that you like to listen to. Yeah. So Loveless is the name of the album and Lady Killer is the name of the song. So this showed up and yeah, we're having some problems with that. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. Wow. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Carol, you stay right there. Don't go anywhere, and we'll figure out what's going on with this StreamYard. Alan, Jerry, Michael, Victoria, Carol, the wonderful lady from UK. I'm looking through the chats. Oh, Claire. Yeah, Claire. Thank you so much. And yeah, absolutely. See you later, Jerry. Have fun. Cool writing them down. Okay, cool. That sounds great. Yeah. Adventures in Reselling, Victoria. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. All right, everybody. Go out there and do something nice to someone in your community, an elderly person that is afraid or cannot get out. Even if it's just taking them something and putting them on their porch or their patio and ringing the doorbell and getting back and say, hey, just a special treat for you. Do something nice to them. And that'll be very nice. So in the meantime, everybody have fun. I'll talk with you soon. Have a good day. Rock and roll, play records. See you later, James Byers.